You're hitting your goals, you're checking the boxes. On paper, your life looks great. So why do you still feel empty? Harvard Business Review analyzed the lives of 1,958 high-performing professionals, and they found that a satisfying life rests on three pillars: achievement, meaning, and joy. But here's the twist. For top performers, joy is almost always the weakest one. In this video, we're going to fix that with 5 science-backed habits that can restore your joy without quitting your job or blowing up your life. 1. Joy increases when we engage with others. The findings show a strong social effect. People reported higher joy in almost every activity when done with other people compared to doing the same activity alone. This held true for both extroverts and introverts. Even passive activities like watching TV became significantly more enjoyable when shared with family or friends. The takeaway? Social connection amplifies the emotional payoff of free time. 2. Active leisure produces more joy than passive leisure. The study compared 2 types of solo activities: active solo pursuits, exercise, hobbies, volunteering, had an average joy score of 2.4 out of 3. Passive solo pursuits, TV, napping, scrolling, had an average joy score of 1.7 out of 3. Not only that, the more time participants spent on passive activities, the lower their overall life satisfaction became. It's not that passive rest is bad, it's that passive rest should not replace meaningful leisure. 3. Personal passions boost life satisfaction up to 4 times more than good activities. The research shows something scientifically fascinating. Activities that are personally rewarding increase life satisfaction up to 4 times more than activities society labels as good for you, like working out or volunteering. This means, if gardening makes you happy, do it. If reorganizing your home gives you peace, embrace it. If gaming brings you joy, allow it responsibly. The strongest predictor of joy is intrinsic motivation, not external expectation. 4. Variety prevents the decline of joy. The data shows a clear tipping point. When people spent too many hours on a single hobby, their joy from that activity decreased. Life satisfaction actually began to drop once an activity exceeded a certain number of weekly hours. This aligns with the psychological concept of hedonic adaptation, where the brain starts to normalize repeated stimulation. So the science-backed strategy is simple. Rotate your activities. Keep novelty alive. 5. Protecting leisure time directly increases well-being. Here's where the numbers get even clearer. For every additional hour spent on work, joy in life decreased. But when that hour was spent on joyful leisure, eating with friends, exercising, hobbies, life satisfaction increased. Participants who reported more joyful free time also reported greater meaning, purpose, and even success at work. This creates what the researchers call a virtuous cycle. More joy, more energy, better performance, more joy. Joy is not a distraction from high performance. Joy is a fuel for it. Exclusive insight. Looking at the numbers, one thing becomes clear. Joy is not determined by the amount of free time you have, but by how you use the time you already have. Participants had an average of 26 free hours per week, yet the median person used only 10 of those hours joyfully, just about 1 hour per day that truly brought happiness. This is a mindset shift. You don't need more hours. You need more intentional hours. Human well-being depends less on time quantity and far more on time quality. So if you've been feeling drained, despite being productive and living a meaningful life, there's nothing wrong with you. You've simply been missing the third pillar that the science highlights: joy. Choose the activities that feel authentic. Add variety. Move your body. Engage with people you care about. And fiercely protect your free time. Because the research is clear. You don't need to change your life to feel more alive. You just need to change how you spend the small pockets of time that are already yours. Thank you for watching. If you find value in this content, I invite you to subscribe and stay connected for more insights.